Well, welcome back for another episode of Vancouver Island Explored. My name's Dan King, and I am your host once again for this adventure across this island off the west coast of Canada, right here in the Pacific Ocean that I call home. Well, one of my best memories as a college student was spending the weekends with my buddies watching adrenaline-filled movies. And one of our favorite movies involved a bank heist where the thieves ended up in an airplane and had to skydive. It got us so excited about this idea of jumping out of planes with nothing but parachutes on that we went to skydiving school one weekend. We took the course on a Saturday, and Sunday afternoon we were jumping out of a plane. And back then, it wasn't this tandem jumping where you're strapped to somebody who knows what they're doing. It was just you jumping out of a plane with a parachute on and a little microphone here where the coach on the ground was telling you what to do. It was an absolute thrill. And so I'm delighted to take you up above the island today to show you the wonder of this place. And again, this is a show that was originally put together with the help of TELUS Optic TV to be broadcast on television and not necessarily for YouTube. And so I encourage you, as you watch this episode, to come with that kind of a mindset, to watch it all unfold before you, to enjoy it, and then leave a comment below of what you loved about this episode. What was your favorite part? And if you had the chance to get up above Vancouver Island, what would you like to see? Thanks for being here, and let's jump right in. Hey guys, we're about to take off. So excited, the plane is loaded. Got the headphones on, everything's strapped in. Here we go.
We're taking off from Qualicum Beach in the next 15 minutes. We're going to be doing a scenic flight over Tofino Long Beach Airport and then back to Qualicum Beach as our final destination. So we're not going to be landing at Tofino, but we're just going to overfly it.
Once we were airborne, I don't think I stopped filming for well over an hour. We made our way past Mount Arrowsmith with its snow still deep and white, sitting like a crown upon its rocky peaks. And we continued on over the city of Port Alberni and towards the Sprout Lake area. The views really were absolutely breathtaking and beautiful. Seeing the island from above unlocked a whole new level of appreciation for how vast and how diverse Vancouver Island is. We eventually turned towards the south and the Broken Group, a series of islands that I've heard about but never laid eyes on before. They're situated in a body of water between the community of Ucluelet to the north and the community of Bamfield to their south. And then we turned north and we traveled out over the deep blue Pacific Ocean waters and up along the outstretched beaches of the Pacific Rim National Park. We even saw a whale far below, but just for a moment, and yet it was still an absolute thrill. Well, having passed over Tofino, it was homeward bound, and yet the display laid out beneath us kept delivering unforgettable after unforgettable sights. This really is one of the best ways to see the island, but as I would find out, it's only one of the ways to soar above this place. So that was really exciting to be able to do. Huge shout out to Braden, who took the time to pilot us up and take us on that adventure. In a moment or two, we're gonna see the skydivers start to come down behind me. They're up there in the sky. They've just apparently jumped out of the plane. I'm gonna see if I can capture them coming down, and then we're gonna spend some time talking to one of them and find out, why do you jump out of a perfectly good plane? Find out about the views that they get when they do that. Wow, that was incredible. So I've never skydived over Vancouver Island. I have skydived a couple of times before, but nothing like what Monica tells me it's like. Monica is a new friend that I met just a little while ago. She's been skydiving over the island for a few years, and she brings a really cool perspective about why this is, in her opinion, the best place on the planet to go skydiving, whether it's during the day when the skies are blue, or whether it's during the evening when it's dusk and you've got these incredible sunsets to watch. So let's go talk to Monica, somebody who likes to jump out of perfectly good airplanes.
Well, my name is Monica, and my story is kind of interesting for how I got into skydiving, because I'm not your typical daredevil. I don't do anything scary. I hate roller coaster rides. I think it's awful. And back in 2017, I had a friend who was having her 30th birthday. She suggested skydiving. The thought of it even terrified me. I was like, that's ridiculous. And I was like almost panicking about even just thinking about doing something like that. So I was like, maybe I should do it, because I don't like being afraid of anything. I think you should just face your fears. So she ended up bailing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go myself anyway. I ended up going, convinced I was gonna die, didn't sleep the night before, got in the plane, terrified, jumped out, landed, was so overwhelmed with what had just happened. I couldn't even describe what the feeling was or what I just experienced, because it's so unusual. So I knew I had to go again. So I booked in for a second jump. I went, I landed, and then that's when I realized that the feeling was euphoria, and I'd never felt that before. I was like, okay, that was awesome. I need to start skydiving. And then I just started skydiving, took a course, and here we are. People ask you, what does it feel like when you skydive? And there's literally no words in the English language. You can't even describe it. And it's not even just the free fall, it's everything. It's the plane ride. It's just a serene, nice, calm tour of our beautiful island. You get views unlike anything else. I've seen magical sunsets and rainbows as I'm flying up to altitude, and you just get in this zen moment thinking about your jump. And then the door opens and you leave and you jump with your friends, or maybe you're jumping by yourself. Whatever you're doing, you're gonna have fun and you're gonna learn something. And then you open up your parachute and then it's calm again, and you're just hanging out under a giant nylon wing flying around by yourself. I sing songs, I talk to myself. It's magical. And then you come in for your landing, and then you want to do it all over again. And then you spend all your time and money at the drop zone. It's pretty cool. Everybody should skydive. Vancouver Island from the air is just a magical wonderland. It is so beautiful that it doesn't even seem real. It seems like every fairy tale story you've ever read or seen art of is right in front of you, and you can't even believe that it's real. You get mountains, you get ocean, you get greenery, you get landscapes, you get clouds rolling in over the mountains, and it creates this like ocean of clouds almost. Sunsets over the mountains and over the ocean. It's so beautiful and magical. I've jumped in other places. I've jumped in the States, Tennessee, Paris Valley, California. But there's something about Vancouver Island that's just magical. That's why people who come here, they never want to leave. And to see it from the air and to be able to see it every time I jump, that alone is worth the jump ticket. And then I get the bonus of being able to jump out of the plane and then fly around under my parachute after. It's just beautiful. Again, you can't even put it into words, really. Try new things, live your life, go skydiving because it's amazing, and it can take you on a journey that you didn't, it's going to take you on a journey you didn't know where you needed to be, but it's going to take you where you need to go.
So looking back on that first air flight that I took with Braden and my friends quite a while ago now, and then these fresh conversations with Monica, hearing her stories about the undeniable beauty of Vancouver Island as she soars, free falls, soars above the ground, skydiving, has made me restless to get up amongst the clouds for that bird's eye view of the island once again. It's been a long time since I jumped out of a plane. It's been quite a while since that trip with Braden and my friends. And so I've been thinking about Andy. He's a friend of mine who flies helicopters for a living. He gets to get above the clouds, get that bird's eye view of the island every single day. And to hear him talk about it, to hear him tell about the beauty of the place, makes me hungry for that experience and to take you along with me. So we're gonna head to the helicopter right now. We're gonna hop in and we're gonna soar above the clouds once again. We're gonna see some Nanaimo from above. We're gonna see some of the lakes from above. We're gonna see this island from on high and take in all the beauty of the place just once again as we explore Vancouver Island together.
Well, I'm Andy Hatfield on Vancouver Island in Nanaimo is where I'm based, and I'm very, very, very privileged to have this job. Not just a job, but to be able to live here on Vancouver Island, which I believe is the most beautiful place in the world. And then to be able to fly and see it from that perspective is really a blessing, really, and get to see a lot of it in a different way than most people do. I really enjoy taking people with me and showing them the things I see day to day. It's always different. Of course, the weather can get kind of crazy here, but it brings its own element, and yeah, just to see the vastness of this island, how big it is. I really love the rugged coast on the west coast. There's some beautiful hidden beaches, some big rock caves. You know, you see the whales quite easy from the air, and the eagles soaring, and then we've got all the lakes and the rivers, and then you get some pretty big mountains too in the Strathcona range, with some glaciers up top, high alpine country that gives way to some amazing waterfalls. So I mean, it's endless. Flying the west coast is a dream come true. It's something I wish everyone would get a chance to do, and they're more than welcome to come along with me. Just look me up, West Coast Helicopters here in Nanaimo.
Well, our feet are back on the ground now, and it was amazing to experience that perspective of Vancouver Island with you from a bird's eye view. There's different angles on the island that I'm still interested in exploring. I'm thinking about the opposite of what we did today. Instead of soaring above, what if we went beneath and experienced Vancouver Island from under the surface? Check out what's coming up next time. So there's plenty more to come. We're not done our journey yet. We'll talk to you next time for another Vancouver Island Explored.
Don't you ever stop.